Okay, now we're going to talk about intersections when you have two planes. I don't know if you can visualize this, but remember that the dashed line that's over here, that's you can't see, and this one you can't see because of the tilting of the plane, so you can see what's on it. And again, I built another model. So it looks like this. Okay, so you can kind of see what's going on. Pi's on the bottom, the plane pi, and then plane E is above it. I've tilted it kind of so you can see what is going on here. So, and then E is kind of floating above the plane. Okay, again, the dotted. See if you notice, right, actually I'll do it up here. Right here, there's a part of the stick you don't see, right? That's how they show it with the dashed line. If you notice, you can't see part of the line that's below this plane, but you know it's there, so they dot it to show it. Otherwise, if they didn't dash it or dot it, then it would look like these lines, and these lines are obviously on the plane versus just passing on through. Alright, so that's what that looks like. So hopefully you can kind of visualize this. Again, rewind and kind of stare at this a little bit because I can't hold on to this and answer the questions at the same time. So I'm going to hold this up just for a few more seconds and then let you pause and look at it and stare at it and whatever you need to do before we go on. Alright, so I'm going to put that away. Now let's talk about things that you have to do on this. Alright, so it says the first, again, we have to answer all the questions, the 4 questions that we have. Let me turn on my marker again. Alright, name 3 collinear, this should say points, plural, in plane E. Alright, so in plane E, we have to name 3 collinear points. So basically, collinear, you can see that word in there. I need to find something that are all lined up. So I go up here and I look for 3 points that are lined up on or in the plane, meaning on the plane, like in the tabletop. And there's really there's 2 lines, but only one of them has all 3 points that are sitting on E, and that is B, H, and W. And again, you can put it in any order you want because I'm just listing points. Okay, so that's 3 points that are on or in the plane. The other line, remember, is passing through. So the only point it has, oh, I might ruin that if I'm actually going to ruin the next question. But you can actually tell what's the only point that hits this plane. And if you come back to the model, it's sticking through the plane and it's hitting it at H. So it says name the intersection of a plane and a line, and this line, EN, and that's H. Because remember, EN is the wooden stick that's passing through. Okay? Now we go on to, looks like the next plane. Name the intersection of plane pi, so now I'm in the lower plane, and EN. Well, EN is still the same line we were working with. So it is passing on through here. So the wooden dowel, again, if we go back to the model, it's, oops, can you see it? Yeah, it's passing, the wooden dowel is passing through the point O. So we go back to my question and I put it now. Okay, remember we only have 2 options with a line and a plane. Either the line hits the plane in one spot, like it's passing on through, like that wooden dowel, that wooden stake, or it's laying on the plane and then you would answer, the whole line would be the answer, which, who knows. Alright, so the next one says name the intersection of line. Again, you wouldn't need this word line. You wouldn't need this either because it's already saying that. Name the intersection of line BW. Okay, so that's up here. Here's BW. and En. So En, remember, is passing on through. So it's funny because if En were sitting on the plane and even if it's passing through the plane, it's still the same answer. It's just kind of weird, but H would be it. Okay, and that's it for this type. And now we're going to go into the next phase where we do a 3D object. And what do we do then?